Today we want to talk about the greatest of the classic rock. Well, first, first gonna talk about the chronology and evolution of the rock. Rock music has its roots in the era of the rock and rockabilly. In 1950 to mid 1960, rock music was a blend with the folk music to create folk rock, with blues to create blue rock, and with jazz to create jazz rock fusion. And we took the time spent to create psychedelic rock. In 1970, rock has incorporated influences from soul, funk, and Latin music. Also, in the 1970s, rock developed a number of subgenres, also soft rock, hard rock, progressive rock, heavy metal, and punk. The subgenres from the 1980s include the new wave, new romantic, glam rock, synth pop, hardcore punk, alternative rock, thrash metal, and speed metal. The rock subgenres from the 1990s include grunge, Britpop, and indie rock. Now, we're gonna talk about the time era from the first time the rock music appeared in the world. Well, the first time the rock music appeared was in 1960 with a new wave. This wave called the British invasion. Well, it's gonna first appear the Beatles. The Beatles was an English rock band formed in Liverpool in 1960. Then Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin was an English rock band formed in London in 1968. Then Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd was an English rock band formed in London in 1965. Then the Rolling Stones. The Rolling Stones were an English rock band formed in London in 1962. And for them, The Doors. The Doors was the first American rock band appear in this age. And The Doors was an American rock band formed in Los Angeles in 1965. Then, 10 years more, in 1917, was appear more bands like Queen. Queen was American rock band formed in London in 1970. Then Kiss. Kiss was American rock band formed in New York in 1973. Then Aerosmith. Aerosmith was an American rock band formed in Boston in 1970. Then AC/DC. AC/DC was an Australian rock band formed in Sydney in 1973. Then Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden was an English rock band formed in London in 1975. 10 years more, 10 years more, in 1980, was appeared more new rock bands like Metallica. Metallica were an American rock band formed in San Francisco in 1983. Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi is no was a rock band. It's more a soloist artist. Bon Jovi was an American pop rock artist that was the first time has appeared was in New York in 1983. Pat Benatar. Pat Benatar is an American rock singer. Her career starts in New York in 1980. Black Sabbath. Black Sabbath was an English rock band formed in Birmingham in 1980. And Guns N' Roses. Guns N' Roses was an American rock band formed in Los Angeles in 1985. This last band is one of my favorite bands right here when I was more young. Now, in 1990, 1990 was a peculiar era. Was the rock band was no more so popular like the predecessors, like Extreme. This band is more like a rock band because like is like more considered a one-hit wonder. Extreme was an American rock band formed in Boston in 1990. Then, Uli Kid Joy. This band was an English rock band formed in California in 1991. Then, Soul Asylum. Soul Asylum was an American rock band formed in Minnesota in 1992. Then, Steelskin. Steelskin was an American rock band formed in Coatbridge in 1993. And for then, Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam was an alternative American rock band formed in Seattle in 1990. For this, this is the this is all the bands was appear in 30 years. Well, it's a little bit till the old band was created in 30 years. But for this is all my favorite bands I was here when I was more young. And this is for everything. Thank you and goodbye.